Hello everyone, this is Chazlyn from the Upper Skagit Library and it's Tech Tip Tuesday. Today we're going to be exploring NewsBank. So the first thing we're going to do, as always, is go to our website, upperskagitlibrary.org, and we're going to go to the resources page. And we're going to scroll down to NewsBank and click on the link. We're going to wait for it to load. Okay, so NewsBank has a lot of features. And when I say a lot of features, I really do mean it. There's something for everyone in NewsBank, honestly. So one of the easiest things to do on NewsBank is to click on this A to Z source list. Wait for it to load. And now you can see, so NewsBank is an aggregator, meaning that it pulls news stories from the original sources. And this list is all of the sources that NewsBank pulls from. So you can see things like accounting technology from the US. Let's see what else we can find. Afghanistan Today, Air Force Times, Air and Space Power Journal, things like that. So if you're looking for a specific source to see what they've been working on lately, that's a great way to access that. You can also just search. Search by keywords, search by a topic, anything like that. There's also more advanced search options. So you can search for a combination of different keywords, or you could look for suggested topics, or you can narrow it down by region. So say we want to see news from Australia. And then we can narrow it down even further. So that's a very powerful tool. At the bottom, we also have featured selections. So for us here in Washington State, we can look for news sources that come directly from Washington State, such as the Arlington Times, the Anacortes American, Como 4 News, things like that. We can also go straight to the Seattle Times. And we can see Seattle Times articles from 1985 through now, or from 2018 through now. We can also see blogs and web editions. So if I click on the Seattle Times here, wait for it to load, it'll bring you to this calendar view. And anything that's highlighted blue means that it has something available. So let's take a look at September 3rd. And here's the Seattle Times from September 3rd. And we have 26 pages of it. Now, sometimes we don't have the entire newspaper from a selected date. Let's see if I can find an example of that. Let's go to February. Never mind. We have the entire one for February as well. You'll see as we move forward in the examples that there are some that only will have selected articles instead of the full newspaper. Back on the main page of NewsBank, we also have other things that we can look at. For example, we have suggested topics such as the environment, health, international issues, jobs and careers, books and authors. So for example, if I click on books and authors, and I decide to take a look at Toni Morrison, we can click on her name, And we can see the latest articles that mention Toni Morrison that are aggregated on the site. We can also go back and take a look at genre, and let's see what's new in science fiction. So that's pretty neat. If we go back to the NewsBank homepage, let's take a look at that presidential race. We can see caucuses and primaries. And we can also take a look at specific issues, like the post office. We'll wait for it to load. And so we can click on these individual articles and we can have them read to us through a read speaker, or we can read them ourselves. And in the yellow highlights, it's showing us where it's mentioning our chosen topic. Pretty neat, right? You can also take a look at these quick links. So special reports are the things that NewsBank wants to focus on for that current month. So for September, this is the big stuff. We're talking about the anniversary of 9/11. We're talking about the coronavirus. We're talking about World Alzheimer's Day, and then all of these other topics. And so if you click on these featured reports, you can actually get more detailed information broken down into different subsections. And then you can click on individual articles. Hopefully, at the bottom, they have everything you need to cite your sources. We can also go to the Hot Topics section of NewsBank, and we can see what's up in business and economics. So that's pretty neat. There's also a new feature helpful for those now doing schooling within their homes that have daily headlines and lesson plans available for the younger folks. So for example, for Labor Day, we can click on View Lesson Plan. It talks about the topic, what section of education it would be in, gives you a kind of a expected learning outcome, along with the lesson plan itself, related articles, and additional places where you could learn more about it. And that's called, what is that called? That's Research Rocket, for all the research needs that the kids have. And there you have it. That's just a very brief overview of NewsBank. There's so much that this resource has available that it would be impossible for us to even cover it in just one video. But if there are any requests for any of the different parts of NewsBank to be covered in more detail, just let us know. Send us an email at info@upperskagitlibrary.org, and we can certainly do that for you. Until next time, this has been Tech Tip Tuesday. Thank you.